So I heard men and very important people stood against this. Very important people said, don't try it. Do you know Edo ladies? I thought you were exposed. Have you not heard about people from Edo? They brought all kinds of argument. But when I go to the place of prayer, sometimes I make up my mind that this thing is over. As I go there, the oracle will appear. They say you are about to sell off your destiny. Many people want to get married. They go and check. The lady is working in the oil company. If we get married, at least she will bring something on the table. One of the ladies that they advised me to marry, she died last year. It pains me so much that she was cut short. It pains me. I'm not saying this as a testimony, because you can't be testifying when somebody else is hurt. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, what if I married that person? By August, I would have married in May. By August, I would have been a widow. Or a widower. Is they call it widower? Meanwhile, God is planning for me to start encounter Jesus in November. If I become a widow in August, how would I have heard about this? In 3 months, see where we are. All of these possibilities would have sunk just because I didn't hear God. Meanwhile, the one I wanted to marry, or the one I'm married to now, hear God, though. A lady told me in Brazil she will relocate to Nigeria. They say she love mission. She love mission. And when I check, she's a Brazilian. If I give birth, my son will be Nigerian and Brazilian. This thing happening in Nigeria now that we are still prophesying and praying. If I marry a Brazilian, at least if things happen while we are trusting God, there will be some way of safety. They say, oh, Brazilians, they love Nigerian. This is an she loved mission. Everything was arranged. They showed me pictures. She was like a goddess. I went home. I did like this. You don't know what you are saying. What I'm talking about here is not religion. I'm telling you how men succeed in life. The other one told me she's a partner. Before you know, my phone will shake like this. Allah has entered. I said, these are the kind of women that support ministry. No, you don't joke with me. Meanwhile, this my wife never gave a seed. One day I stood up, I said, hope I'm not about to make a mistake. Are you sure this lady believe in this calling? I said, are you sure this lady believe in this calling? Let me not come and marry somebody that tomorrow, even if I'm going for meetings, problem. Are you sure she believes in this calling? I know what I sat down and the demon whispered to my ear. Say, don't worry, she thinks she's a big woman. She thinks she's a big woman. Just ignore her. She's not serious. So when I looked at her and I said, okay, these are the feminists. They think they are important. Because she has a master's degree. She is working as a head of sustainability in one of the leading companies in Nigeria. She has done senior managerial courses in Harvard, in Lagos Business School. So it's natural for you to look at her and say, this person is proud. And I looked at her and I saw, I said, there's pride here. There's pride. I began to interpret things by wisdom. I said, this lady is not submissive. Before I knew what was happening, 5 people came and said, hey, is it this person? Run for your life. Thank God I hear God. The last 1 year of my life is the best I've ever lived. I've not recorded, hear this, I've not recorded as much success as I've recorded in the last 1 year. Meanwhile, I have rest. See, when I'm oh Jesus, hear God. If you know what they call peace, I sleep and I roll from one side of the bed to another. Because what you need to explain to some people, you don't need to explain to her. She's mature enough to know even before you say. I'm not trying, this is not social media hype. I'm not trying to hype her. I've never had a reason to come and explain, say, this is like this. She knows. And the things that should be a problem